Today I'm at this really cool, tiny, modern Scandinavian cabin, and it sits on a property with two other cabins. It's called ModCabins Asheville. I absolutely love the interior design in this place and also has some pretty sweet exterior amenities. So let's go in, check this place out. We are in Asheville, North Carolina today. As mentioned, there are beautiful mountain views like this all around, but here is our cabin we're going to focus on. Again, it is one of 3 cabins here at ModCabins Asheville. If that one is booked, there is another 1-bedroom cabin just across the way that looks like this, and in a future video, we're going to be touring their 2-bedroom cabin. It's actually an Airbnb Plus, so be on the lookout for that, but all of these units are going to be linked out down in the video description, so be sure to check them out. Now, onto today's cabin. We'll approach the front exterior now. I loved how the wood just contrasts with that slick black exterior, but we'll round the bend now. We're gonna go and check out all the amazing outdoor amenities. Starting first right here, you have this hammock right outside the cabin. It's really peaceful and comfortable. And then right around the bend, and it's enclosed for privacy, you do have a hot tub here. I think these cabins are definitely mostly meant for couples. It's a great way to relax after a long day exploring the area. We'll now switch to the other side of the exterior to see what it has to offer. I love this angle as well, but there is a large fire pit out here. This is actually one of 2 fire pits. There's another one on the deck, and also hanging out underneath the deck, you can drag out some cornhole as well and set this up. I'm here with my buddy Levi Kelly, who you might recognize. He also does Airbnb tours, but more on him later. This is a really fun activity though. That will do it for the exterior though. So now we're gonna go and begin to head on inside. We're gonna go up these stairs, which will take us into the deck area, which is a really great spot in the cabin. You have this really amazing modern and black slick looking fireplace on the left, your couch on the right. If you take a step back, there's kind of a picnic table there as well. And along this wall, you have a bunch of fire starting supplies, some gear for your pets even. This is a pet friendly listing. And now we have the fireplace going. You can see that 1-bedroom cabin kind of across the way as well. And there's just a lot to offer. Again, you have this fireplace, another fire pit, a hammock, a hot tub. There's a lot to do with this cabin. It's time to head on inside though. So we're gonna go through these main doors and come into the living room. Welcome to the living room inside of your modern Scandinavian cabin. I'm a huge fan of the Scandinavian type of interior design. Definitely something I'll use in my own home someday. But we'll start over here in this corner along this shelf, as this is something that I want to point out. I think it's a great business move. This is actually a cabin store. You can see right here, they actually donate everything to a nonprofit, so your money is going towards a good cause. You can buy stuff here like goodies like salted caramel, hot chocolate bomb, some gear if you're visiting in the colder months, some popcorn, some beer, all types of different stuff is over here in this corner. Next, we'll venture to the other side of this living room area to check out one of my favorite parts of the cabin. I'm sure you spotted it as soon as we walked in, but this is what I would call the reading nook area. You have just this gigantic window right here, and it's looking out right into the woods. You can't see any of the other cabins. It's really peaceful. Then down below, you have some board games, some books, even some extra little storage space as well if you want to put your luggage or gear down there. And they even had a Calvin and Hobbes comic book. I used to grow up reading Calvin and Hobbes all the time as a kid, so I was so happy to see that there. I was hanging out there for a bit and just reading and relaxing, but this is definitely probably my favorite area in the cabin. We're now sitting on the couch and looking out towards the kitchen. On a little table, there's also a very in-depth guidebook, stuff on the cabin, suggestions on things to do in the area. It's very detailed. We'll now check out the kitchen. It has everything you need, and it's very modern and slick like the rest of the cabin. This is your sink right here, and then directly above that are 2 shelves with all of your dishes. If you look across the countertop space, then you have a little stove top. Then over here on the right-hand side, you have all of your coffee and tea supplies. They even left a nice little s'mores kit for you. So again, you have both the fire pit and your fireplace, so plenty of options to choose where to use this stuff. The attention to detail in this cabin is incredible as well. I love these leather handles on the cabinet doors. And last but not least, you have one of those cool kind of old school looking Smeg refrigerators. That will do it for the kitchen though. So now you may not have noticed it while we're touring the kitchen, but right above it, there's a bit of a hidden loft. It says loft ladder instructions over here. So we're gonna use our handy dandy tool and walk over to this spot in the hallway. We'll use that tool to kind of pull down this little trap door, and out pops this ladder. And it's super easy to take apart. You kind of just drag it down here to the floor, and now here is your ladder all set up, and it leads up to the loft. It's super easy to get up this ladder though, so let's now head on up top to check out the loft space. And it's this really cool entertainment area. You have a television that's built directly into the wall, and these really comfortable cushions right here, essentially kind of a mini couch in the corner. I was just hanging out for a bit watching YouTube, actually watching one of my older videos, one of my favorites I've ever made. So some shameless self-promotion here. Go and check out one of my treehouse videos, it's really cool. And here is a quick view now from the loft looking down back into the living room area. Back down below, let's now walk down the hallway as there's still a lot more of this cabin to see. We'll enter into the bathroom first. Over there on the left is your sink. You have a lovely circular mirror as well. And from the other side, from this angle, you can see it's just a very well-stocked bathroom. All of your supplies, plenty of extra towels. Of course, your shampoo, conditioner, body soap is here. Inside of the shower, you have some more of that beautiful white subway tile that I love seeing in Airbnbs. You really just can't go wrong with it. The last room we'll explore now further down the hall is your bedroom. Straight ahead here inside of this closet is actually a washer and dryer unit. You also have a mirror along that door as well. And this door you can also slide across pretty easily for some extra privacy if you need it. For the actual bedroom itself though, we'll now go on inside, and I loved its layout. It was just super cozy. Also kind of cool how the bed is wedged into that wall, almost like it's floating right here, because you do have actually a bunch of storage space underneath your bed. I know that's always a question for smaller cabins like this. On the left then as well, you have a little dresser, plenty of space on that table, and some cool artwork as well that's hanging from this wall. But overall, super cozy and comfortable bedroom. Absolutely loved it. Thanks for checking out my video tour of this gorgeous modern Scandinavian cabin. Be on the lookout for a future video of its sister cabin just across the way. It's definitely larger. It's a 2-bedroom and a totally different layout, so look out for that. In the meantime, be sure to give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch ya in the next episode.